Welcome to the alternate corner, where real criminal trials take center stage and the pursuit of justice is our guiding principle. Here, we believe that every defendant is innocent unless proven guilty, and we invite you to experience the legal process as it unfolds fairly, thoroughly, and objectively. Join us as we shed light on the courtroom, uphold the presumption of innocence, and seek the truth behind every case. Subscribe to stay informed, engaged, and empowered in the world of justice.
Hello, how are we? Good morning, good happy morning. Is it happy Monday? I don't like Mondays, I'll be honest with you. Never have enjoyed Mondays, hate Mondays. But I love the fact that we are here today. I hope you're all well out there. Christine always loves to be early. Hello, Christine. I think she's not here, but I'll still say hello to her. How are you, Christine? Hope you're well. Good afternoon to you. Or good morning to you, Yaya. Hope you're well. Bardaza, how you do, friend? So we've basically, the UK is basically shut down. It's basically shut down, which I'll get into in a second here. The snow has got us. It's got us. Morning, Sea Star. How are you, my darling? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well as well. Rhonda, my lovely, how are you? Happy Monday to you. Hope everything's well with you, my darling. Nice to see you again, as always. Patricia, hello to you. Don't see you for a while. Hope you're doing well, my darling. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Yes, she is a beautiful Tracy Murray. Love Tracy. How are you, my darling? Hope you're well as well, Tracy. Hope everything's doing well. And the yoga's going well today. If your class is today, obviously remember, if you want to do yoga, go and see Tracy down there in Plymouth area. Not only is she great, she's fantastic and great. I'm sure the yoga sessions are great. I can't wait to try one. Good to see everyone. It is good to see everyone. Katie, hello, my darling. How are you over there in Michigan? Hello, Rhonda. Bad luck. Yeah, but it's nice to have Bad back. Everyone, not the last stream, the stream before, the most popular requested person was Bardaza. Everyone was like, "Where's Bardaza? We miss Bardaza." I'm like, "Fucking hell, all right, chill. Let's not make his head too big now. Cheapers, you know." Hello. Here she is. Another beauty here. Trisha, how are you, my darling? How are you? Hope you're doing well, my darling. Nice to see you as always. There he is, Bardaza. Mr. O. Fuck Monday. So, true story for you, Mr. O, right? I would rather have a day off on a Monday. So if I had to take annual leave or wherever, or how you say PTO or wherever, I would rather take Monday off and work Friday. Everyone else love to have Fridays off and work Monday. I'm the opposite. Give me Monday off and I'll work Friday. Because Friday to me, the weekend starts, baby. Let's fucking go. Mondays, nah, can't do it. Hate it. 9:34. There it is. Snow in your. So I'll show you the pictures now, Trish. I'll show you it. Honestly, we're locked down. We're shut down. Can't even leave. Well, you can go outside, obviously walk, but as long as you've got boots on and There's people outside now. You just go slip all over your ass, but you can't drive unless you've got a massive 4x4. And I'll show you everything now. Hang on, I'll get to it now for you. You can see it. It's cold and snowy here, but I did get my ass to the gym this morning, so I guess it's a good day. That's a good day. I've not done any exercise today, and I need to, but I've not done any yet today. So good to see you as well, my darling. Nice to see you. 8.5 hours, shit. Thank you very much, Patricia. I appreciate that. Love the Patriots. That's what she said. Yes, exactly. Big head. Yo, boo. Here he is, Dana. How are you, fella? How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. The worst part of the Dana and Tracy partnership is Dana, but we still like him. We just don't love him, So, it's supposed to. I'm joking. Dana's a great guy. It's supposed to be snow later today here. Well, I'll show you the pictures now. Hang on, let me get to it now. Oh, Hamburger, how are you, Dave? Hope you're well. Rail Boss 2, hi Dylan. How was the ball bag feeling? Do you know what? Ball bag's fine, but if you go outside, the ball bag shrinks. The ball bag is shrinking. Let me just tell you, and it does not need to shrink anymore. Let me just tell you that. Did you know there's an app that controls other apps, and you can set it up so you can't open, say, TikTok until you do a certain amount of steps. Oh, yeah. I need that actually. I need that. So my New Year's resolution start walking through, but I can't. I'll be on my ass, and it'll be all shriveled up. I agree with me. Monday off, but I am retired now, so I have every happy days, Patricia. Happy days. Hello, Rehab. How are you, my darling? Nice to see you. As always, happy New Year to you. Hi, the chick. The palm fries. Dana just showed up. Dana stole Trish's food in Boston when I was there in the Warren Tavern. He hasn't lived that one down. I've never seen Dana lose his shit except for over his food. That's the only time he loses his shit. There you go. Why is YouTube not sending out notifications so those posts? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, let me show you some pictures, shall I? Not those kind of pictures, but these kind of pictures, snow pictures. So, West Coast. Yes, I am, my friend. West Coast. I am right to the West Coast. So they are there. Hang on. Let me get it up. Again, not that kind of up. Right. Oh, I can't do two things at once. That sucks. Again, not that kind of second. Right, here we go. Is this the one? Okay, here we go. So this is some of the pictures. I've got some others actually. Why didn't the other ones come up? Let me see about the other ones. Okay, yeah, I got the other ones. Yeah. So I'm not kidding you when I say we are now at a standstill. We are at a standstill. Literally, there's hardly any traffic because of this. So it is cool. I love it. I do enjoy it. It's just more of a look at this car ride here now. Oh, go around the corner. If you do not have a 4x4, you're stuffed. And we don't, so we're just not used to it. We're literally not used to any of this stuff. These are back roads, obviously.
Section of heads of state, it becomes very thorny. If you're the head of any state, will you be willing to come to the United Nations General Assembly if you get taken off the tarmac and put in a prison and tried for things that you maybe didn't do? So I think the rules-based order is absolutely, I think,
How literally is what do you expect the next month, 24 hours to look like? I think we'll see more of it in Maduro in court, will we?
Yes, we understand they're going to try to get this off the ground quickly. There will also be
section of heads of state, it
So-
becomes very thorny.
What I would say is, you see that stuff blocked in. That was yesterday. It's coming down now. So it's very icy. So the main parts that we have is not the snow, but the ice on the roads. So this is like you'd fall on your ass here. You couldn't even walk here. You'd fall on your ass. That's the if you're walking in the snow, you got no problems. But if you try to cross the road, you got no chance. It's so our issues is black ice. So these are gritted, they're not salted. So and what we don't have is we don't have winter tires, for instance. We just have normal tires. We probably have 3 or 4 days a year of snow. So there's no emphasis on winter tires or on anything really to do with winter. So when the ice comes out, unless you've got a 4x4, which majority of people don't have a 4x4 in the UK, so that's why basically we can't really drive. See some of these. So this is like obviously after they've ploughed it. So you know people are driving on this one. So So this is this morning. Lorries are trying to drive through. They couldn't drive through this morning. I got a video actually. Let me see where the video is. Again, this is after the roads have been ploughed, so they're fine. So some of the back roads, these roads are fine because they've been ploughed and they're driving through. These are where the ploughs have been through this morning as well. So they've all been ploughed and gritted. So these are drivable roads. But these are like the main roads. So the main roads are fine because they get gritted. The problem you got is like this has been gritted and it's been ploughed, so it's absolutely fine to drive it. You know what I mean? So again, these are absolutely fine because they're the main roads that we have, so they're fine to drive on. Just see where. Right, let me go to my. So that was a struggle this morning. I think the lorries are now going through. Oh, where's it gone? I got one here. I don't know where it is. So this road this morning it wasn't passable, but now it's passable. So again, that's a passable road. So you'll see here the backlog a little bit here. The lorries, they can't drive up the hills. So that lorry's broken down. It can't pass. So that lorry's stuck there until it gets pulled out. Which then obviously causes a queue behind them. Right, let me get a video. Let me get the video. Sorry, what? Thank you, Patricia. Become a new member. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Joey, my darling, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you and Phil, as always. Not for nothing, but you're talking to New Englanders here. We know about falling on their arse in there. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. We never do it, Real Boss. This is totally new to us. Hang on, let me get this out here. Let me find it. Where's it gone? This one. There you go. Right, so this is this morning, right? I'm not sure if you can see it. You see there, we got a tractor out trying to pull the lorries through. So this is a main road for us, and we cannot get lorries, cars, nothing through. They won't be able. Look at the backlog. You see the backlog there? Everyone's stuck. They cannot get through this. Obviously they have now, but they won't be able to get through until lorries just get stuck. They spin and they can't get through. So that's what we are dealing with. Again, these ones are fine now because they're passable. They've been gripped and stuff. That's outside. We had children outside this morning. They were sledging, which is nice to see. This road's open, but this lorry here, it's stuck. Can't get up the hill. It's too icy. So they're sliding too much. So that means everyone's trying to get around and stuff. It just causes chaos. So it's not so much snow as the issue. It's the ice is the issue. Right. So that's what we're dealing with. As of this morning. Well, the last couple of days actually, but especially this morning. Right. Let's have a look to see what the chat's saying. You can still see the road log. You're totally fine. It's not the. I say if it's scripted, you're totally fine. You're right. You're totally fine. It's the other parts that are not exactly fine. The ones that so we don't have plows out. We don't have anything that gets salted and stuff unless it's a main road. And the main road's fine then. You can drive on it. It's not an issue. Everything else, like I live right next to a small hill. You can't get up the small hill. No one can unless you've got a 4x4 or a tractor. So you can't. It's impossible. You can't get up it with a normal car. And 90% of us who live in the UK have just a normal car. We don't have 4x4s. So that's the problem more than anything. Where no snow tires or chains. No, like they offer it sometimes, but no one does it because obviously we never get snow. No F-150s, no. New York got 24 inches 2 days ago. Yeah, they're used to it though, aren't they? If you're used to snow, then this is nothing. But you can imagine we get zero snow. Pretty much every year. I don't have snow tires or chains, but do you have a 4x4 or something? Because we literally couldn't drive here without a 4x4. Here she's again, Jody. Snow rear wheel drive for the drift. Yeah, I know. He's driving on the wrong side of the road. I don't even know what snow tires are. Lol, I'm being for real. My tires are the same as the summer ones, but I also do have AW. Yeah, if we had that, there'd be no issues. Anybody who's got a 4x4 like axle wheel drives, they're fine. You can drive in all of this, but most of us don't. So. Tron's like, that's nothing, you pussy. Oops, it's a lot for us. We can't drive in it. If I walk up to that and just roll the windows down, yeah, but you got axle wheel drive. We don't have any of that stuff. Unfortunately, I was in GA when it snowed. Everything shut down. It didn't get much, maybe an inch. It's better weather back. If you're used to it, it's like Boston, New York. I imagine you guys are just like, what the fuck? You go on everything. For us, it's just like, whoa, we just shut down. Are the schools closed for snow? So the most schools are back tomorrow anyway. So it's hard. but they would be. The schools would be closed, and the reason why they would be closed in Wales is because most people live in a rural area. So although the main roads are fine to get to the schools, most people live off the main road, and you just can't drive. Buses can't get down there and stuff like that, because they're not being salted, not being ploughed or anything. We only plough the main roads, so the main roads are fine. Have you driven in the snow? Not like yes and no. What I call snow, yes, but what you would call snow, probably not. Do you know what I mean? Icy conditions, a little bit of snow, yes. Here she is. How are we doing, Bex? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. You probably haven't seen snow before, but before I forget, Bex.
You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
You're a cunt. You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
You're a cunt. You're a cunt.
Local one around the corner is never shut when we were kids. Kitty doesn't have a clue. I love driving snow when everything's so pretty. Yeah, I like the snow. I'll be honest with you, I do like the snow. Dilly, why don't you go out and play? Maybe do a little bumper hitching. The ice, yeah, the ice I hate. The black ice I hate. So that's the other one. Salt. They use salt. But again, only the main roads, so home 3 minutes early. Yeah, when I was at school, we never, because also I could walk to school, so they'd always keep schools open. It's just for those that live in a rural setting that they can't get it, But because we're farmland, a lot of people get tractors then and drive their children to school as well. Throws gravel on their roads, salt. Yeah, we do as well, but only in the main roads. Do you know what I mean? Not the side roads. But also, we only have enough salt for like a week's worth per year. So I remember 4 or 5 years ago, there was a massive shortage of it because we don't have more than about 3-4 days worth of snow per year, if that makes sense. Ice stuff, yeah. Yes, that's true as well. Right, let me skip everything here. I don't know why you're lolling, Trisha. I always get scared when you lol. Right along, we're used to it. I've seen the weather in Boston. I'm like, fuck, I'm glad you got the cars for it, Oh, hang on, here she is. Spacey Stacy, cheating Stacy. I made another video for you. Hang on, where is it? Hippie chick, lady die, Spacey Stacy, walking those streets all night. You go, ladies, come and see what's going on now. Let's go, girls. So I made a little AI video to go with this. So I made the image live. So now you got a video now. So when you're out on the streets, the YouTube streets. Right. Do you not have it? I'll be honest with you, if you block anyone, you might as well block Dave. Snow a few times, but we shut everything down. We do as well. No, we don't shut everything down, but we shut a lot of stuff down. See you later. Good luck with the doctors, Rhonda. Hope it all goes well, my darling. Right. So, what's the next thing I want to show you? Because you're all like, what the fuck? Like, that to me was good. Now you're all like, fuck you. That's nothing. We're used to all this shit. My fuck's sakes. Fine. Well, the children in our area are loving it. They're all out there enjoying. My little niece, I don't think she's ever been out in the snow before, like properly. So she's out there bombing down the hills at the minute. So that's good. I like that. Right. Also, it's a little bit cold. It's not too cold though. Umburger, thank you, my friend. Let me just check to you how much it is, KD. Hang on. What's Met weather? Because you do different. Do, 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 do. What a great fucking start to the streaming of 2026. Getting abused by chat. Fuck's sakes. Motherfuckers. Oh, you're on it, bad Dazza. Yeah, that's why I don't know, because they do the Fahrenheit, don't they? And we do the Celsius. So you go, whatever he says. I'll tell you, hang on, so -3 Celsius. So -3 Celsius to Fahrenheit. It says -17.2 Fahrenheit for us. Is that right? No, that's not right. I got that one wrong. That's a feels like. It's currently 2 Celsius. So what's 2 Celsius then? 2 Celsius is... No, it's not. It's 1 Celsius. Motherfucker. Why do they keep changing these things? 34 Fahrenheit. I got it here. Whatever that means. But it's predicted to be -17 in a couple of hours. Thank you, Dave, for becoming a member again. Thank you, my friend. Right, this stream has already got off the rails. We're talking about weather now. Right, that's my fault. Right, let me move on because no one was pleased with that. This is like my life. Disappointments. Right, I can put that off. It's chilly on the willy, KD. It's chilly on the willy. Let me tell you. It is cold. That's why I got my Townies hoodie on. 46 there. Bex. With your niece for memory, I'm not out there, but she's with her older nieces. So they're all out there building, and she's been doing snow angels and everything. She lives like 5 minutes away from me, 5-10 minutes away. So I'm just getting the videos from her sister. -4 to yeah, there you go. There you go. Beautifully appropriate. Thank you, my darling. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for rejoining as a member. I appreciate you, my darling. Hope you're doing well. Railboss 2, thank you very much. You became a YouTube member. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if you remember before or not, but thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Right. You know how you in your head, you got a way for the stream to work, and then all of a sudden you start streaming and it all goes to pot. That's how I feel right now. It's all gone to shit already today. But it's all good. It doesn't matter. Here she is. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I told her I was going to speak to her for 5 seconds. So, also, Lady Di.
Guess what? You're a bitch.
You're a bitch. This is the 3rd stream that she's finally made it back. Fucking hell. Welcome back. About frigging time. Okay, guys, I saw the monks last night. We have monks walking for peace. Shut the front door. You have monks walking for peace. That's amazing. Oh, I love this. So Beck says, I saw the monks last night. We have monks walking for peace from Texas to DC. That's Washington, DC, I imagine. And I got to see them and do a prayer. Was excited, had to share. I love that. I would love to meet monks and do a prayer with them. I love that. Fucking love that. Let me just tell you. I absolutely love that. Good to see you. Now, basically, Stacey did not see this as anything special, Lady Di. But I remade your video. You're actually moving now. Look. Hippie chick, Lady Di, Spacey Stacy, walking those streets all night. You go, ladies, come and see what's going on now. Let's go, girls. I will do that for you now, because Sarah P must be having a day off or something, you know. Well, she deserves it. She deserves a day off. But obviously, we all know she's just been lazy. But, you know, I will get a link for you now. Buy me a coffee. I should have said, shouldn't I? If you want to support the channel, you could become a member, which many of you have. Thank you very much for that. Or you can PayPal, or thank you to Karen as well. Karen sent me a PayPal when I was offline, because you can't send stuff when you're offline. Thank you very much, Karen, for the PayPal. And that is the Buy Me Coffee link. So there you go, Katie. The reason we do Buy Me Coffee is because I get to keep 94% of it. PayPal is like 90%, and then YouTube is like 60%. So that's why. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody. That's a long walk. I'd love that, though. Glad to be back. Well, remember before Mr. Meat Talk? Yeah, I remember Mr. Meat Talk. That's, do you know what? So it's infuriating, right? Because YouTube keep changing everyone's names. So, no, I remember Mr. Meat Talk for sure. So there you go. You've seen it now. You're now a video. AI made you into a video. Why don't I deserve a day or two? You've fucking taken loads of time off. My last 2 streams, you weren't here. Lazy. There you go. That's a link. There are medics who follow and care for their feet, because some walk it barefoot. Like Trish, if Trish is here, Trish, if you're not here, right? I'm going to have to clip this with Trish, because they have monks walking from Texas to DC barefoot. She would love that crap. I don't mean it crap like that. She loves that. I love that. Saying prayers and stuff. I love that. That is something I would love to see. Oh. Dazzy, you've been... Yeah, it does. But Dazzy, you've been to the States before. I hate it as well. Same, Lady Di, now I'm even worse at tagging people. You could change it. Oops. I was going to clip it for you, because I knew that you would love that. I adore that as well. Right. Before I move on, because this stream's just gone off the rails already. Fuck me. It's gone off the rails. Right, let me share this, right? So some of you have probably seen this. New channel logo. So the new channel logo. Fucking mods are, yeah, I'd love to witness as well. I'd love to as well. Mods are obviously being lazy bitches today. So they're not nosy bitches, they're being lazy bitches today. So I'm joking. I love my mods. I am the worst person in the world to mod for, by the way, because I don't tell them anything. I don't tell them when I go live. I don't tell them anything. You don't have a passport? What? So that is unbelievable. So I wanted to wait for all the mods to be here, but they are not here. So in the sense of why we've done all this, because I want to celebrate them as well, because they're the unsung heroes here. And well, I won't, because they're not here, because I love them to bits. They are fucking fantastic. So hang on. It made me add numbers to my name when I wanted to change it. Oh, here she is. Hey, I've got to message you as well. Josie, I've got to message you as well. I was waiting for you to come in. I got to message you. I found something very funny about you. I need to message you. So, hi Josie, is that me? So Trish thinks this is her, right? So when I did the nosy bitch hoodies, Trish bought one, very kindly bought one, and because I put people's heads on stuff and whatever, take the piss. Trish, for a little bit, thought that was her. I mean, it does look like her. It does look like her. I'll be honest with you, it does look like her. But that was funny. And I told everyone the story on Saturday about how you went to school to pick up your son, and you had "I'm a nosy bitch" on, and they're like, if you were a student, you'd be suspended right now. Great mods they are. I don't like to praise them too much, but I do love them. And Josie, I gotta send you a message. I'll send you a WhatsApp later. Yeah, Josie's here. So anyway, so this is a new logo, and I wanted to combine some stuff in it that were important to me. So we're going to change a little bit to the El Chappie show. So obviously I'm a nosy bitch because, let's be honest, 99% of you here are nosy bitches. So you are all represented. Nothing changes in this place because you're all nosy bitches. Personally, I know. So there's that. That's why you're all being represented there. The El Chappie one, obviously Erin Hackstack called me El Chappie, so I kept that. I might need to change this picture. Picture. It's not the most glamorous picture. I might need to shave a little bit, but you know, God did not create me for my looks or my brain, so I'm not really sure. The alternate corner, obviously, the old logo is there, so that's why I call it the El Chappie show. We got two beautiful mods here. This is Sarah P. Is lazy. Sarah P is lazy. Oh, she's wonderful. So Sarah's from Texas. This is Sarah. This is the one you don't know fuck about with. Josie and Miftif, they aren't as lovely. Fuck around and find out. I'm joking, they're lovely. So that is beautiful, beautiful Josie. The one that if you cross her, watch out. It takes a lot for Josie to lose her shit, but if you do, then watch it. Also, I got the cheese and rice there as well. And we got this for this is Mexi Texi's dog. Mexi Texi's dog there. And this is Murph's Turf's dog. And Murph's Turf's dog is named Murph. Here she is, motherfucker. Here she is, Walshy. How are you doing, my darling? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. My sister from another mister. Walshy. No, Dave, I've not. So that's why they be represented there. I mean, they are massive dog lovers. They don't want their pictures on here, which is understandable. So this is Murph. This is Murph, and this is Mexi's dog. So we need to get the names. I don't know Mexi's dog's name, but so there's that. Then let's move on. So obviously you're all represented. I'm trying to move it from another position. You're all represented as El Chatti, obviously, because you're all named El Chatti, but you're also nosy bitches. So you've been represented there. So in two places. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Why is it gone that way? Nope. That's not the way we want to go. And then finally, obviously, the exclamation part. This is Rocky. And you'll also see Rocky down the bottom somewhere. This is Erin Hack's dog. So that's like the exclamation mark here. So that is Rocky. So that's like a mascot. So that is why I've changed the whole thing to the El Chatti show, to try and hopefully represent some of you as well. Some of you nosy bitches. But also, obviously, with my ugly mug and our beautiful mods, and obviously old school El Chatti. So I don't know how it's going to work. Obviously, I'm still called the Alternate Corner, but I think the when we do trials, it'll be more like, obviously Alternate Corner stuff. But when we just do this kind of stuff, it'll just be the El Chappie show where we just talk shit, and you'll see me try and scramble and talk nonsense. So but you're biased. You're my sister, so you're biased. So I like it. Erin Hack is the best. She's in my bad books today. I'm not seeing her today, so she's in my bad books. I'm joking. Erin Hack, she drives a bus, yellow bus, yellow bus. Erin Hack, she drives a bus all day long. So yeah, so new start, new year. I still don't know what this channel is going to be about properly. We're going to do some trials, but I really don't know what the hell it's going to be about. The one thing I can tell you is some things will never change, and Bex will always be known as.
You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
You are a cunt. You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
You're a cunt. You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
So she's been busy picking up kids for the first day back to school. I've not missed that at all. I've not missed that at all. About you, the best Welshman. There you go. Again, biased. My sister's always biased. Let's get in here to see if this does anything. Before we forget, KD. KD has just sent me a beautiful donation. Let's have a look at this. Just sent me this beautiful. Here is. She says, "We're back, bitches," and we are back, bitches. Thank you so much for the 5 coffees, KD. I really appreciate you. Thank you, my darling. So yeah, that is fantastic. I really, really appreciate it. And I missed these over the Christmas. I did say Lula Bell, lovely as well. She keeps sending me some stuff that I always miss. But yeah, thank you very much, Dom, KD. I appreciate that. We're back, bitches. Love it. I got to do something with that because we're back, bitches. We got to do something with that. I'm gonna have to put a new voice note thingy over that. I love it as well. And another person I love is Tracy. I love Tracy. I love Erica. Lou, love Lou. How are you, my darling? Happy New Year to you. I'm not sure if were you in America or not, but Happy New Year to you. Welcome back. Lovely to see you, my darling. Hope you're doing well. And I wear the crown with honor. You do. Same with Lady Di as the bitch. He's so back. Denver versus Green Bay. Oh, yes, sorry. How about BO setting stage for the So, yeah, what about the Sackers? Atlanta gone. Atlanta's got rid of their GM, head coach. I think Cleveland got rid of the head coach, I believe. It's all going Pete Tong. But yeah, I think you'll do all right. Hello, Christine. I've got to say hello to Christine. I did say hello to you earlier on. Hope you're doing well, my darling. I hope you're doing well. Want to hear something funny? JFK called me. Ooh. Lou and Christine, Lou Hillier. I'm in Dallas for Christmas, New Year. Hello. Oh, there you go. You were there. Dina Bland. Yeah, you and Dina are not bland. You and Dina, that's certainly not planned. I mean, I always remember back in the days. If you remember when we were doing the Karen Reid trial, when we were doing it, and it was we'd have me on stage, fine, perfect, great. Obviously, we need some good-looking people on with me, so we get Erica on, we get Dina on, we get Tracy on and stuff. Do you remember the days when they were on with me and we had 4 of them? Like Tracy would be here somewhere, Dina would be say up here. Erica would be here, and all I remember was, fucking hell, I'd take a break for an hour because I wouldn't get a fucking word in. It'll be bah, 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 bah. And so certainly bland is not a way I would call any of you for fucking sure. Entertaining, absolutely. You're all wicked smart, and you're all fantastic. I love you all. Kelly Eggleston, hello to you, my darling. Nice to see you. I miss seeing Kelly. She's always one of the first people in chats, so I missed that. Hopefully you return because you're amazing. Hopefully you had a great Christmas and a great New Year as well. So, morning. Let's go, Bears. Hope they beat the Packers. So Dave, you got another enemy here, Joe with Josie. So applied for England versus Croatia World Cup tickets, which should be played in Dallas in June. Oh, okay. So that is a shout out to all of you in Boston as well. The World Cup is going to be out there. And I know that there's a lot of work going on in Gillette Stadium. So if you are able to go and watch a soccer game, go and do it. You know, go and do it. It's great. It'd be a great occasion. It's a lot quicker than an NFL game. And some of you like it, very quick, I've heard. So in and out, quick release, done, job done, off you go. So if you like that sort of thing, soccer's perfect for you. All I can think is Pocket Rocket, no one without it is bland. I know. Let me play that video then. Let me play that video. Because I made a video of the Pocket Rocket yesterday. Let me play that. Oh, beautiful picture, Trish. I've just seen it on Facebook. Beautiful picture, Trish, on Facebook. Right, let me put this down. Where's it gone? This is why I call it the El Chappie Show, because we are literally... I am literally all over the shop. Right, let me play this. This is something that I clipped yesterday and posted because I love Dina. So if you all remember this clip from the trial, hang on. That is just Dina in a nutshell. I love it. I wish Katie. I got so much weight to leave, Katie, but I appreciate that. I got so much to go. Updated my. Might as well go through this. I've updated my profile picture with Tom Brady. Good old Tom. Where's it gone? If she's still here, then I had to do this. I absolutely love and adore. So this, if you've... Shit, let me get in. If you're ever in Boston, you got the head hen, obviously Timmer there, me, Erica, my sister from the Mister. No, I still got the extra chin. This is Phil, and this is Jody. So they founded and created Champions Pub in Peabody. You see, welcome to Champions Peabody. You see, Jody the chat sometimes, Jody Mitchell. She's amazing, and Phil, he's a great guy. Let me just tell you, when you visit there, like the hospitality is fantastic, and they've been nothing but gracious to me and everyone whenever I've been there. Great people. You should really go up and try the best steak tips ever. They are amazing food. Phil cooks on Wednesday. Amazing food and amazing people. And honestly, we were there 11 o'clock in the morning and there were queues out the door come 12 o'clock. It was just like, yeah, it was just... I thought Trish said best tits in the state. Yeah, I know, I agree. Erica has got the best tits in the state as well. So, bye, Lou. See you later, my darling. Hippie Chick's in the house. Hippie Chick, I'll play you this as well, just because you watch the screen. I did something for you. You'll see that it's now a video. Hippie Chick, Lady Di, Spacey Stacy, walking those streets all night. You go, ladies, come and see what's going on now. Let's go, girls. And here she is on the marker, Jody Mitchell. Jody, you know I adore you. And Phil, sound Phil my best as well. But yeah, if you're ever in Boston, people, this is the place to be. I mean, I love Warren Tavern. I love a lot of different places, but Champions, I adore Champions. It's just the steak tips for me to die for. And I'm not just saying that, I'm literally meaning it. You have to go there. We got the best tits around. Absolutely the best tits around. Nice, juicy, succulent titties with Erica Walsh. I need to fucking... We're back, bitches. I need to do something with that. Fine. All right. I'm eating a throat thingy. Also, my extra chin is still there. I just hiding it. Oh, Erica got my Townies top on. Got my Townies top on. I caught Spacey Stacey and Hippie Chicken those YouTube screens. I had to email Lady Di to see where she was. She hadn't turned up for ages. We'd be walking. Jodie Erica's the best as well. I can't wait to come back. Can't wait. They really are. So I tell this story all the time. Not all the time, but I tell this story because I went there obviously that day with Timmer and Erica who popped in. And Jodie's granddaughter was there. And let me tell you, the cutest grandchild ever because Erica bought a side of mozzarella sticks and she's picking away on them and she's pulling the strings and stuff. What a great day that was. So I love it. And they are the best dick tips I can. Hippie Chick's been there. And also for Kayla. I'm not even going to say the name because see you later, Yaya. See you later. Right. The streets have been hard. Spacey loves it. Right. Mozzie sticks. I love it. I never have them, but I do enjoy them. Right. I'm trying to eat this and stream. Okay. She likes them hard. No, it's fine. I know the Spacey Stacey does. She loves them hard and from behind. Right. So I know I can't pronounce it. I can't even do it. So we have all that. Anyway, so that's the reason behind the logo. Oh shit, now I'm covering myself, but that's so I'm basically trying to say I really don't know what this channel is going to be. But how long are you going to be on? Joe, I'm not going to be on for long. Not going to be on for long. I might do a quick Google to see what's going on. But I got an article here now because people take the piss out of me. So let me just do this here, so you can all see what we're going through in the UK. This article. Like flights cancelled at major UK airports. So flights in Liverpool are all grounded. Hundreds of flights cancelled. Schools are closed. Wind and rain on the way. I mean, that's a passable road. Arctic air mass. So apparently for next week, we are going to be like Boston. So snow is tough. Flights in Scotland are all cancelled. Stuck in Belfast with young children. After a number of flights in Belfast were cancelled. Celtic sacked their manager. Okay. I was told checking desk and it was cancelled due to weather outside of the airport. Arrivals at Belfast International from Glasgow, Bristol, Liverpool and Manchester have been affected by poor weather. Flights to Birmingham, Bristol, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Newcastle, Manchester, London are all not going ahead. So basically the whole of the nation is shut down. There's no flights. We got 180 schools closed in Northern Ireland. Yellow warning issues. So this is basically the map. You see the yellow warning. Anywhere with yellow on it, basically saying snow and ice danger. So yeah, we're fucked essentially. And I know that you're all laughing, going, "You pussies," and I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. We are pussies. But yeah, we are done. Show England to be hit by up to 10 inches. There you go. I don't think it's a big snowstorm. It's going to blanket much of the country next week. Apparently it's supposed to be getting worse. Like that's pretty bad. But it's supposed to be getting worse as the week goes on. I got to get bread and milk for the week. I can't even get to. Well, I could walk to the store. I suppose I might do that tomorrow. 10, and you're closing all this down. We can't handle it. Like Hippie Chick, you can handle much more than 10 inches. I know, but like anything above 2 inches, and we're done. Average is probably 3 inches. But obviously, if you're like Hippie Chick, you know, 10 inches is nothing. Doesn't even touch the sides. 10 inches, you know. But we're all built differently, you know. So, what's moved? Right, KD, hang on. Oh, right. So they were discussing this morning about the Sarah Grace trial. It's been moved, is it? Okay, it's been moved. Fine, because they were saying this morning it might be moved August. Okay, thank you, Spacey Stacey. I was looking for it. Sorry, Hippie Chick. Sorry, Hippie Chick. One flurry is enough normally. So to answer Dave's question, the Sarah Grace Patrick one's done, because the next big one's probably going to be the Aaron Spencer one in end of January. So all right, so that's why. That's going to be interesting one. So people know Sarah Grace Patrick. She's 17 years old. Is accused of, I believe, killing her parents. So, right, what was the other one I wanted to show? A quick video here. I was keeping an eye out for that, so thank you for that, Spacey Stacey. I did not know. So I believe, Katie, they only work at sessions. So did she get her bond back? Is she out on bond now then, or because the judge said she wasn't going to be on bond because it's going to be a quick turnaround? So that's a lot longer now. Right, let's have a look here. That is, I think, is if I don't remember. Corey Richins, I don't remember. Also, that's a cropper because they delayed the trial, as in it's not live, it's delayed by like an hour to postpone it, and the judge said no. Now he had no choice. Right, hang on. Right. Let's have a look at some stuff here. These are 5 fast and foolish teens caught on body cam. Let's do this because I know you've had enough of me speaking now for a bit. So, yeah, they work in sessions because I thought the next session was like April, something like that. So I was wrong then. She does need bail. You're right. She shouldn't be in prison, in jail. A new crazy one just happened out of Florida where I think Shannon allegedly killed both their ex-husbands. What the fuck's that one? Send me that one. May was next session. Thank you, Spacey Stacey. Right. Share. Let's look at this then. I don't know what this is. I've not seen it, but this is about teenagers. 5 fast and foolish teens caught on body cam.
Do I look familiar? Yeah, I turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for fleeing and eluding law enforcement.
You didn't know you were going 60. You're full of you're flying.
Could have just been a speeding ticket.
My mom was kind of rushing me to go and take him home. At 106 miles an hour, she wants you to drive 106 miles an hour down the bridge.
Teens might think they know everything, but when it comes to the rules of the road, they're still amateurs. We're counting down 5 Need for Speed teens whose joyrides end in flashing lights, handcuffs, and body cam footage that says it all. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
I'm in the road, hands up, telling her to stop. Clearly look like a law enforcement officer. No brakes, no lights, nothing. She just keeps going, guns it.
We kick off today's episode, pedal to the metal, in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, where an officer goes from investigating a hit and run to arguing with a teenager who has a serious problem with authority. While aiding hit and run victims, the officer suddenly sees a Mustang blast past at an allegedly ridiculous speed, instantly turning a routine investigation into an impromptu drag race. Minutes later, officers track the Mustang into a quiet residential neighborhood where the driver finally hits the brakes a little too late.
When I tried to confirm, he didn't answer. His ABL is activating. Yeah, I see his vehicle, but I don't see him anywhere.
I don't. What? Hello, NYC Meg. New Smyrna Beach Shark Bite Capital of the World.
Hi there.
I think these are entitled teens as well.
Do you guys know whose white Mustang this is?
Tell her to come out. Yeah, what happened?
I'll let him know in a second. Okay. Yeah, can you have him step out?
Oh, now I know what you mean. Hello, NYC Meg. Don't recognize the name. That's why it's a bit. Oh, so you're from there. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hi. Do I look familiar? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for fleeing and eluding law enforcement.
What?
I walked out, flagged you down, told you to stop, and you rapidly accelerated away from me.
What?
Yes, ma'am. It's all on body cam.
Because you just...
Nope, I walked out of the road and was telling you to stop.
You walked out on the
Yep,
road.
correct. And I was telling you to stop. It's all on body cam. You're under arrest for fleeing and eluding law enforcement. Come here.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on 2 seconds here, right? Did I just see that? Did this girl here just take a selfie? Hang on. What happened here? Did I just see that right? If she did, then happy days. I love that.
Out of the road and was telling you to stop.
You walked out on the
Yep,
road. You
correct.
didn't...
And I was telling you to stop. It's all on body cam.
Phone's there. Oh,
you're under arrest for
there she is. She's doing something. She turned it. Gotta love that. Gotta get her on Instagram.
Doing law enforcement. Come here.
Thank you, Lady Di.
Call her mom.
Yeah, you can call her mom. Is that on her phone right there?
What's your name?
I have a female 1015.
Mom. In the house.
You got a female for a search?
What was your mom's name? Louise.
1 Alpha 51 is one. If it's clear with 50, I can be en route.
And I'll be at 2793 Neverland Drive. I am a law enforcement officer, fully uniformed, telling you to stop because you're passing all those cars in a double yellow. You passed multiple. It doesn't matter. You still fled law enforcement. And then you rapidly accelerated as you went by me. You didn't stop, didn't do anything. Didn't even hit the brakes.
No, I was going the speed limit across.
No, you weren't.
Can I talk to someone else?
It was just me there. I don't know who you want to talk to. Who do you want to talk to?
Maybe your supervisor?
Yeah, he's on his way. You're more than welcome to. That's for leading law enforcement. So.
Then I'll be en route to 9
Until we get a cage car here, she can have a seat if she wants, okay?
I'm calling that there's, give her that chair to sit. She's not answering. Is she at work? Yeah.
Go ahead and sit down for me. Do you have anything on you?
No.
Oh, yeah. So, no, I literally was at Clubhouse and Pioneer. I hear her car accelerating rapidly. So I look, and she's in the middle of passing vehicles. Coming back over. I'm in the road. Hands up, telling her to stop. Clearly look like a law enforcement officer. No brakes, no lights, nothing. She just keeps going, guns it. So that's fleeing and eluding all day long. So.
Can we go to court for this?
Absolutely. You're going to be going to court no matter what.
Oh, shit.
And you said you have it on dash cam?
I have it on body cam.
Okay.
Even better, because I was right there.
Oh, okay.
So, what's your name?
Tara Palmieri?
Palmieri?
Yes.
T-A-R-A, his first name?
P-A-L?
Yeah, I ran it.
M-I-E-R-I?
P-A-L-M-I-E-R-I. What's your date of birth? What's your middle name?
Ashley?
Hello, Leanne. Allegedly. How are you, my darling? Hope you're doing well. What's going on here? What?
Is she at work, or who do you want to call? Because you're going to have to get bailed out.
Who's going to call? Ghostbusters. That's who you're going to call. Right.
I know, I agree. Fleeing law enforcement is pretty ridiculous. I absolutely agree.
Do you want me to take her to Celebrity, please? Does she have...
I appreciate you listening. I'm sorry if this is boring. I'm all over the shop today. I'm all over the shop. I don't even know what we're watching right now. I'm, when you're lost and you just like can't do anything. So that's why I just stuck this on so I could reassess what we're doing. But thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. And if you haven't done so, please like the stream and press subscribe. I appreciate it.
Wells Fargo? Do you want me to call?
No, she's at Bank of America in Norman.
And I'm also towing your car and putting it on a 30-day hold. So just letting you know. So. Do we have a cage unit coming?
Yeah. I'm working on a tow right now.
She is Tara Palmer. I think she's one of the ROs in the book.
Okay.
She is.
Nine X-ray 92. Can you stop me a rotation for the white Mustang in that call? Disregard. I think I might have already did it.
Yeah, that ground. I don't think I put it in there yet.
Do you have the key to the car?
I'll get it.
Okay.
Hey, Dad. They're arresting me for fleeing and eluding. I passed in a double line, and then an officer came. I said, I'm getting arrested because an officer said I was fleeing and eluding. I was driving on Pioneer Trail. He came out and ran in front of, he half ran in front of my, he didn't even fully run in front of my car. And then now I'm getting arrested for it because I parked at Mia's because he said I was fleeing, but he wasn't even behind me with lights on.
Doesn't matter. Don't need to be. Thank you. I absolutely don't need to have lights, sirens activated. I'm a fully uniformed law enforcement officer telling you to stop.
Do you have your laptop in there? I did. I don't know.
Can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Officer Riera.
Okay.
Hey there, it's Officer Riera, New Smyrna Beach Police Department.
What officer who?
Officer Riera with the New Smyrna Beach Police Department.
Hey, Riera.
Oh, okay, good. So, literally, I'm in the middle of the road. I'm a fully uniformed police officer telling her to stop. Not only does she not even apply the brakes, she rapidly accelerates away from me to the point where I have to jump in my car, which was parked several hundred feet away because I was investigating a hit and run crash, and now all of a sudden she's gone nowhere. So then I obviously find the car and make contact with her. So I don't need to have lights and sirens on behind her or anything like that. I'm a fully uniformed police officer. I was given clear hand signals to stop. And I have a witness who was the victim of my hit and run crash who watched the entire thing. So, you know, of course, that meets statute requirements for fleeing and eluding. I don't mean to be a jerk about it or anything like that, but that's where we're at, okay?
How far does she go from when you try to gesture her to stop?
Over a mile. I mean, she's over at – this was at Clubhouse and Pioneer when I was telling her to stop her vehicle. So she didn't try to pull off the road down the street, nothing like that.
Was she able to see you? Or?
Oh yeah, I am in a. She just told me I saw him in my uniform, so that's all I need. Like, and I know she saw me because I was about in the middle of the road to where before she would run me over, so I didn't want to get ran over because she was already doing 65 plus. So, you know, I have everything I need for fleeing and eluding. It is what it is. So she can take it to court. It's going to go to court no matter what. But that's what I have. It meets statute requirements. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Okay. Can you put her back on the phone?
Yeah, you're on speaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. You'll learn a lesson eventually. You know. So what do you got? Have you contacted your mom yet?
She won't answer.
Okay,
She's at work.
So you'll probably be in jail for the weekend then.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Because you're not gonna get out right away. Why were you going that fast down Pioneer Trail?
I passed one car. I passed one car because he was going like 30, and I passed him.
Okay, so when he waved,
and it was a double yellow line, so I shouldn't have.
Why did what?
Because I didn't.
Quiet, or you'll stay in that place for a week. Listen to me. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
You're good.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So why didn't you pull over at the time when he waved you down to stop? Why didn't you stop?
Because it wasn't like he was. I really didn't even know. I just saw a person in white and black, and then
Doing this.
he had one hand out, and it wasn't like he was in front of my car like that. He like literally was from the side, like completely the side. I wasn't going 60. That's a hearsay. I was not going 60. From 30 to 60. I can't just do that when I'm in the other line going over to the other side.
Okay, so when he came to pull you over.
He didn't. He came over and found my car and pulled
It's all on body cam, sir. I was almost in the roadway. The reason I didn't go all the way in the roadway is because she was going so fast I didn't want to get hit by her. Because obviously I could see that she was not slowing down.
It's just what he thinks.
Okay. You were being so cocky.
I'm actually an instructor for speed measurement, so smart.
I'm not laughing.
I wouldn't be laughing. It's a felony. You committed a felony. Don't laugh at that.
Yeah, I mean, you're being cocky. You're not even being polite. You're not even using manners.
Yeah, this has been her the.
Wow. She's getting a fucking spanking.
Entire time, sir.
I know. That's what I don't get with her. It's just total ridiculous. So you don't understand what you just did.
I do.
Oh, you do you? Really? Like, how do you understand what you're doing? Because you're being a the whole time to me, too. So I can only imagine how you're speaking to an officer.
It's all on body cam. I've been trying to be respectful to her, but
Right, I don't get it. Like, so you just totally just screwed yourself inside and out for what you just did, big time. Because now your car's gonna get towed to the impound. You got to pay to get that out too now.
Yeah, he said 30 days.
yeah, but there's going to be a 30-day hold on it. There's going to be a 30-day hold on it.
So your nursing stuff is going to be screwed up now too, because you don't have no damn.
She wants to be a nurse. Shut the front door. She wants to be a nurse. She's supposed to be caring and looking after people. And fuck, it sounds like this girl is a problem. This sounds like a Spacey Stacey kind of problem to me. She seems unfazed at the thought of speaking the weekend in jail. I would be crying. I think most people would be crying. What, she's 16, 17? She literally doesn't give a shit. She's probably got away with everything for ages. I love the dad as well. I agree, Jody.
Manners. And you know what? It's going to take something like this to f you up now, and now you're done because you're so arrogant and cocky the whole damn time when you couldn't talk to the officer normally. But you did, and you had to be a real jerk, didn't you?
This is Tara.
I know you, Tara. You can't. He's got the body cam on, so you just totally screwed your whole up, nursing degree, everything. You just did it because you're being Tara, invincible. But guess what? You're going to spend a weekend in jail, and you'll see how invincible you are. And you know what? It might teach you a lesson now, maybe. You know, because you just don't listen. You don't listen. So that confidence finally coming up to you.
Hi there. You just mind searching her real quick. Did you hear your dad?
All right, so when you get to jail, you get one phone call.
Just follow her instructions.
So you figure out who you gonna call, you know, to get you out of jail. So when you call your mom and start her and stuff, she gonna make you sit. You call me, I'll make you sit too because I'm not putting up with this. You know, you got an attitude, Tara. It's got to change. It's got to change. It's ridiculous. This might be your game changer. You know, you could have been probably polite to the officer from the get-go, and you probably wouldn't be in the situation you are right now. And I bet if you asked the officer that, your cockiness is probably what put you in that position right there. I guarantee you.
All right, she's getting searched right now by a female deputy. Do you have anything else for her? If not, we're gonna load her up and do some paperwork. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. No problem. Yep. Bye.
Hey, real quick, there is a reason after.
Actually, so you got jewelry on. Do you want to leave that with them and not bring it into the jail, like the earrings and stuff and your necklace? Because they're going to take it all off when you get there.
Can I take it out?
Yeah. So, well, do you want? Is this what are you to her friend, sister?
Yes.
Do you want her to take everything off and leave it with her?
Earrings.
Okay. Well, we can keep the earrings in.
Are the earrings going to get taken out?
Yeah, but you'll have prisoner property at the branch jail.
Well, I'd rather her have them.
Okay. So if I uncuff you, do I have to take them out? You're not doing anything?
No.
All right. This is me being very nice by business. So. Yep. And then if you're
in a weird way, right? I wish you hadn't done that. Because shit, hang on, which way do I go? Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. Maybe. In a weird way, I wish she hadn't done that. Let uncuff her and stuff. Because she got away there again. She's like, can I take them out myself? I wish that he'd have been like, nope. We're either going to get your friend to take him out or we'll take her out on the station. So, I don't know. That's the only part I don't like. But anyway, that's just me. Right, which I got to get used to these scenes. Hang on. This one, yes.
cool with me, I'll put them in the front. That way you don't have to have your hands behind your back the entire time, all right?
Never.
All right, go ahead and take everything off. Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm good.
Please, hi, this is Mia, Tara's friend.
Oh, Mom.
We have a problem. I'm gonna let her talk to you.
I'm getting arrested because I fleed an officer.
She's gonna need somebody to post a bond.
Anything else in the other jewelry?
Otherwise she'll be stuck there all weekend.
Just go ahead and put your hands like this together. You're good. I'm being very nice.
Bad dads are literally the only person who wants to be in jail.
I'm double locking. We're gonna go to his vehicle right here. Inside, you want it on? Passenger.
Echo 10, Romeo Central, White Chevy, occupied this
Now, sitting in the back of the patrol car of a different deputy, 19-year-old Tara Palmieri makes a quick attitude adjustment.
Oh, she's 19. Oh, I thought she was like 16, 17. Oh, fucking hell.
Switching on the charm with hopes it comes with a clean slate.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Gott.
Nice to meet you. Not really, but. How long have you been a police officer?
Almost 11 years.
Oh, wow. Do you like it?
Oh, I absolutely love it. I mean, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be doing it for.
A manipulator at work. So we're watching how easy it is for these people just to try and manipulate.
11 years.
She does have grey hair. She's a very, I can fully appreciate why she's always got away with stuff all her life. I can, 100% understand why she, for obvious reasons, she's got away with everything for years. But now, motherfucker, you're done.
Riverside and Merrimack Street. Romeo, Papa, Foxtrot, Lima, 67.
How long do you think I'll be there for?
Where?
Like, just in general, like the police station and stuff like that.
Well, it depends. I'm pretty sure that it's a third-degree felony, so you'll have a bond.
Okay.
So a couple hours, then you'll be able to bond out.
Okay.
So it shouldn't take that long.
It's upstairs.
Yeah, I heard the rattling, so I wasn't sure if it was that or not.
Fucking bollocks. That is true, though. You can never tell the age of kids these days. That is so true. 100%. She's making small talk. Pretty privilege. That's a good way to put it. Pretty privilege.
Why does he wear white and you wear black?
He is the motor unit. He is the one that deals with traffic and traffic only. So his expertise is in traffic. So pulling people over, speeding, crashes, that's what he does.
Okay. And then, like, you take people to jail or like other stuff, like shoplifting and stuff like that.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Is it always like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everywhere you go. At night, you don't have motor unit, which is what he is.
Oh, really?
You don't have motor unit at night, so we do take crashes at night and stuff.
Is there a reason for that, or just?
That's just the way the schedule is. But it also depends on the agency that you're with. Motor unit, I mean, the biggest thing about motor unit is you have you're on a motorcycle 9 times out of 10. So having riding a motorcycle at night is not the safest. Not on 15th Century. Did you copy my driftwood? Correct.
And then you said he's gonna get me after?
Yeah, he's got to type out the report and everything.
Oh, okay. And then I go to Daytona?
Yeah. Okay. Have you been there before?
No.
11?
I've
I've been to the courthouse, but I don't think that's the same thing.
Yeah, it's completely on the other side.
Tara was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding law enforcement. She was booked into jail with a $2,500 bond. Her next court date is January 2026.
The camera's kind of covered by that thing. I don't know if that matters. Like the bar.
No, it's not. It's not. And that's now. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but that's been delayed till August now, thanks to one of our resident cheaters, Spacey Stacey. So yeah, it's not. But she does look like a Josie. So that's a good shout.
Should be fine.
Plate for this thing.
It's right there. Mom, I just got pulled over.
Now we're rolling into.
Thank you, Ken, for the coffees as well, Katie. Appreciate you, my darling. I know.
Brunswick, Ohio, where one teen driver gets a double dose of discipline from an officer and his mom. And somehow he claims he got a pretty solid excuse.
I'm really in a rush to go use the bathroom. I live right there.
Okay, dude, you're driving 60 miles an hour down a residential roadway. 60. 60. It's 25 through here.
I didn't know it was going 60.
You didn't know you were going 60. You're full of... You're flying, all right? Well, let me ask you this. If you were to hit a kid who came on the street, what do you think would have happened?
Oh, no.
And you're trying to give me this BS excuse that you got to go pee?
I live right there,
60?
literally.
Okay, I don't care. All right, here's what's going to happen. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18? Yeah. You're in a huge lot of trouble. Where's your license plate for this thing?
It's right there. Mom, I just got pulled over.
Yeah, you got pulled over for driving 60 miles an hour on a residential neighborhood street. 60. You got to be out of your mind.
That's why. Like, I'm literally...
Yeah, you drive...
Oh my God.
60 miles an hour, dude. This is not the highway. Where's your license plate? Why is it not displayed?
It must have fallen down.
It must have fallen down.
No,
really?
No, this is a new car. I just got it.
Okay.
There's a temps tag.
Yeah, why is it not in your back window?
It should be up there. The sticker is right there.
It is not up there.
God, Bob.
It is not up there. Why is it not up there?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Wait,
oh,
can I talk to him?
You're on speaker. You're on the thing. He can hear you.
Okay, let me talk. Just relax, Bob. But you could have, kids are out. Now, why are you going 60?
Because I'm trying to rush to the house. I'm on Wolf.
You're better, I know, I'm looking at you. You're better off pissing your pants.
God, I'm literally going to.
Yeah, all right. So do me a favor. Remain in your vehicle.
Yeah.
And I'll be right with you in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Do not get out. Don't go anywhere. Unfreaking-believable. 60.
The officer heads to his patrol car to start writing citations. But before he could finish, a random man strolls up to 18-year-old Sean John's vehicle, forcing the officer to hop back out and see what fresh chaos entered the scene.
Hi there.
It's my nephew.
Okay. All right. If you wouldn't mind, just till I'm done writing this paperwork up. Basically, he was doing 60 down here. Well, it's fine. If you want to contest in the court, I got all on camera, so I'll be happy to go over with you. But, sir, if you wouldn't mind, just sit in your vehicle once I'm done. I appreciate it.
I was just saying what's going on. Everything's okay.
Yep. No, he's going to get a bunch of tickets, and then he'll be on his way. Thank you.
Oh, well, that's the thing, isn't it? This is going to be all joking aside, this could be a huge lesson for this kid in moving forward. So, huge lesson, for speeding. So it turns out it's probably the best thing that ever happened to him, or should be anyway. Because
With the coast finally clear, the officer gets back to business and wraps up those citations, hopefully before Sean's bladder files its own emergency.
Here's your driver's license.
Thank you.
This needs to go in your back window. Make sure that it stays in the back window. Okay, you're gonna get some tickets today. All right, you're getting a speeding ticket for 60 and a 25. Getting another citation for reckless operation. All right, you're driving double the speed limit. Okay, over double the speed limit.
I know, I apologize.
Okay, dude. First thing you come up here and tell me that you didn't know you didn't know you were speeding. Okay, come on, man.
No, I understood that I was going fast, but not 60. I don't see how he went 60.
Oh, I see how it. Like I said, if you're more than welcome to go to court. I got it all on camera. So if you want to go to court,
hello, Jersey Jen.
Or either way.
No, you can. You don't have to go to court for this stuff. If you want to pay it and be done with it, do that. Or if you want to go to court, go to court. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. But just, dude, I was sitting there looking at your car. If you're flying, all right, you understand that at that speed, if somebody comes in the roadway, you can't stop quick enough.
I do.
All right. You could literally be arrested for freaking killing somebody on accident. Because I know you didn't mean to, you wouldn't mean to do something bad like that. But you understand, you're a kid, people look, it's a resident of the neighborhood. Fortunately, it's kind of crappy out, so no one's probably out and about. But again, a football goes in the roadway, and you're sitting there driving 60 miles an hour, they're dead. They're dead, and then your life is ruined, because not only did you kill somebody, but you're going to go to jail. Okay? Slow it down. This isn't the highway, all right? 5 over is fine. You want to drive 30 and a 25? Awesome. I ain't going to mess with you, but 60, that's a problem.
I know.
Okay? All right. So you're going to get the citations for that, okay? These are waivable offenses. You do not need to appear in court unless you want to appear in court, okay? If you want to appear in court, you can. You can have a court date right here at the bottom where my thumb is, May 18th at 5:15 p.m. in the Brunswick Mayor's Court, okay? If you want to show up. If you don't want to show up, there's a phone number right here, the Brunswick Mayor's Court. Contact that phone number right where my pointer finger is. Ask how much all your tickets are going to cost, okay? They'll tell you how much all the fines are, all right? Pay all your fines online, or you can pay them in person, or again, show up for court, however you want to handle it, but you got to do it by the 18th.
Yeah.
All right? Questions?
I have to have them paid by the 18th?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any questions? No? All right. Make sure you...
Won't happen again. Definitely.
Dude, that's like...
I really messed up by it.
Yeah. Okay. And like I said, man, I'm not trying to be... That's really fast. Okay, that's the fastest I've got on the street in a long time. The other time I got somebody doing 70, like right when they repaved this, and that was it. Other than that, usually the people I pull over are doing like 35, 40. Okay. All right. Make some better choices, man.
I apologize.
All right. Drive safe.
Thank you.
Sean racks up citations for speeding, reckless operation, and display of plates. He pleaded guilty on all counts, earns $355 in fines, and collects 4 shiny points on his license. A costly reminder that the fast lane comes with a long-term payment plan.
High five to you. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
There's a lot of kids up and down.
I know, and he tried to tell me, well, I didn't know I was going that fast. I'm like, really, dude? That's when I'm like, come on, man. You don't know you're going 60. Get out of here with that.
Wait, so where am I going? To Lee County Jail. Are you serious? I am 1,000%.
Now meet 19-year-old Santiago Landano, and when Lee County deputies clock him driving at 106 miles per hour, he shifts gears to pull over, but then immediately shifts into blame passing mode.
What's your deal?
I'm so sorry, sir. We were just in the bridge and my mom was kind of rushing me to go take him home.
At 106 miles an hour. She wants you to drive 106 miles an hour down the bridge.
No, sir. No, that was completely my mistake. That's why I was slowed down when I was getting towards the end of the bridge.
It doesn't matter. You're not supposed to be doing 106 anyways.
I'm very sorry about that, sir.
You know what that means, right?
It means Florida's new super speeder law wasn't in the mood for excuses.
If you get caught doing 50 miles over the posted speed limit on any roadway in the state of Florida, it's an arrestable offense now. Go ahead and turn around. So you are being placed under arrest.
Oh my God. Wait, so where am I going?
To Lee County Jail.
Are you serious?
I am 1,000%. No, you'll be able to bond out. It'll probably be about 4 hours, but yeah.
Santiago was arrested under the new Florida super speeder law and charged with exceeding 100 miles per hour. He spent the night in jail and bonded out the next day. Next, we zoom across the Florida coast to Fort Pierce, where authorities are hot on the tail of a driver hitting 115 on I-95. Florida Highway Patrol flips on lights and sirens, but that doesn't deter the driver one bit as he continues to speed away. Out of nowhere, the driver pulls a trick straight out of a heist movie, headlights off, interior lights off, going fully invisible. The chase comes to a halting end once the driver's brake lights gives him away, revealing he's hiding in a water canal.
I got a cannon.
1800 looks like the vehicle's in a water retention. It's like 1071. Let's have 104951. I'm out here by myself.
Jason, about to the 122. 714, I got the vehicle in the water. Driver still in the driver's seat.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Is it occupied running once or can we tell? From what I can see, it's occupied one time. Just hold the position until you get your manual. Looks white now. He's ignoring all verbal commands. Still sitting in the driver's seat. Martina 14, there's only two occupants, one male now, one still in the vehicle. I'm going to say 54 and a male out. The driver's still in the vehicle. Looks to be a white male with a white shirt. All right, good morning.
Signal 14.
Signal 14, driver trying to get out of the car right now.
Get up here on the grass.
Yeah.
Climb up. Climb up. Lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach. Do not move. You understand? You will be tased if you move. Put your arms out to your side. Do not move. You understand me? We'll take care of that in a minute. You understand? Give me the other hand.
1700, you can show 11015.
Was there anybody else in the vehicle? You're by yourself. You were driving the vehicle?
Copy 117.
You want your glasses taken off. Why do you want your glasses off?
We're confirming that there's only one person in the vehicle. 1700 confirmed to one occupant in the vehicle, currently 1015.
Yes. Were you not able to pass 120? Was I not able to pass 120? I can pass 120. Why are you asking me that? Because you could have overtaken yourself.
I'm going to need the audio and count notes. I need the video uploaded.
The trooper remains patient, keeping Lorenzo under wraps until backup arrives.
Nobody else before?
Yeah. You want to make sure your cuffs aren't too tight, okay? They're good? Okay.
Turning that rotator.
Hello, Dave. Nice to see you, brother.
You let him know about the rotator?
All right, go ahead and start classing for the
I set up now. You good? Yeah. We're going to set him up. You called for the rotator?
Yes.
Fine.
Want to send that one?
We can send him. I didn't search him or anything yet, okay?
You need a class rotator, so it's going to
Just over here by my car, right?
Yeah.
Face the car. Face the car. Do you have anything? Do you have anything on you? Do you have anything that's going to poke me, stick me, injure me?
I have a hairpin to my right side, small pocket.
What, man?
AirPod. Yeah, man.
What?
When I took a flight of State Troopers.
Oh, no, what were you running? What were you doing?
I didn't get that.
It would have just been a speeding ticket.
Yeah, well, didn't you do it in home?
I don't got no money.
Well, now you got to find money for a bit for now.
All right, you got nothing else on you? Is that your car?
Huh?
Sorry.
traffic. 1700 1040, you can go traffic. Thanks for calling you station 1098 1033 traffic.
Dave, or anyone else interested in the NFL, the Raiders just fired Pete Carroll as well. So I think that's 3 head coaches now gone. Atlanta, Cleveland, and Raiders. So, yeah. Oh, Lady Di, just email you back if you can look into something for me, please.
All right, sir. Do you have your driver's license on you?
No, sir.
Do you have your driver's license? Do you have a picture of your driver's license in your phone by chance?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. What is your first and last name?
L.O.
I'm sorry?
Lorenzo Oliva.
What's your first name?
Lorenzo Oliva.
Lorenzo?
Mm-hmm.
Middle name? Don't have one or don't know it?
Don't have it.
Don't have one. What's your last name?
Oliva.
Spell it for me.
O-L-I-V-A.
O-L-I-V-A?
Mm-hmm.
What's your date of birth? And the year? remember. You don't remember the year you were born?
No.
Do you know your social security number?
1799.
Not by heart. You don't remember what year you were born, and you don't have a middle name.
That's awesome. Are you going on the other? Okay.
All right, I'm going to read you something here, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Understand each of these rights as I have explained to you. Was that a yes? I need a verbal, sir.
Yes.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk with me?
I'd like my phone call.
You'd like your phone call? I can't give you a phone call now, sir.
Understood.
Do you wish to speak with me?
About?
I'm just going to kind of ask you some basic questions, try and figure out what happened tonight, sir.
Never mind.
You don't want to speak with me?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Sit tight. You know, I was having trouble.
How old are you?
4XL.
It's a simple question. How old are you? Are you a child or are you an adult?
I've been read my rights.
I understand. It's just a question. Okay. Well, the firemen are going to talk to you. That's cool.
Hey, buddy. Are you hurt? Do you want to go to the hospital?
No, thank you. How old are you?
I need to know how old you are.
I'm an adult.
Huh?
I'm an adult.
You what?
I'm an adult.
You're what?
I'm an adult.
What? Okay. How many years old are you, sir? You have no idea or anything?
No, he gave that trooper a name, but he doesn't know how old he is. He doesn't know anything about himself. So, listen, are you an adult? Are you over 18 or not?
I just told my guy over here I was an adult.
Yeah, I need to know how old you are, buddy. I can't go with your innocence.
I've been read my rights.
That has nothing to do with your medical stuff, okay? If you're,
that also allows me to remain silent.
yes, but we're not asking you questions about the crime you've committed. They need to know if you're under 18 or you're over 18. Because if you're under 18, they have to call your mommy.
I'm an adult.
When is your birthday?
I'm an adult.
Okay, when is your birthday?
It's past the year 05.
You were born in 2005?
Did you?
I didn't say anything comical.
You're not listening to me.
Oh, no idea.
Not yet. Give me a minute. Let me.
We're trying to ID him. Oh, good, man. He gave me a name of Lorenzo, Lorenzo. Oliva, Oliva. Date of birth, but he doesn't remember what year.
Okay. Our biggest concern, obviously, it seems like he's not hurt. It seems like he's over 18, but he was under 18. We got transported.
Oh, you narrowed it down to two people. He doesn't know his address. Well, are they both over 18? Yes. They're both over 18.
Sure, then, guys. I think we're going to be good with that. We're pointing the adults sitting up here if we're going to continue to be the way it's been.
Okay.
They both have the same birthday. One has a valid license and one has an ID card only.
Have you seen signs of intoxication?
Yeah, I can
I smelled it.
Yeah. But just to confirm, I took a picture of the DL.
You want to try and rapid ID him? You got your rapid ID?
He's probably been arrested before. Hopefully.
We're trying rapid ID him.
But Lorenzo is playing hard to get, not exactly disclosing all the necessary information. It looks like he thinks he can stall his way out of trouble.
He has no criminal history. Maybe Lorenzo Oliva? That's the name. That number two.
It doesn't have the last four of the first one. I have it up on my computer.
He doesn't have a criminal history, so there isn't anything. What's that? On the social? It's 5381. Hold on. 2100 PDA. PDA.
his date of birth. If you guys don't want to transport him, then I'll have one of those fine. If he doesn't need transporting, I'll take him to the hospital and get him medically cleared. Yeah, he said he doesn't want. Or he's not hurt. Okay. But you have one. Yeah, no, for sure. So, you want us to take him to the hospital, or you guys do it? We'll take him. Okay. All right. Can we just get into time? Get some time for it? You can ask him.
Hey, bud. We're just trying to get out of here. So will you sign our refusal for us for EMS? Is that okay? All right.
Like I can't. Without birthday, I can't pull up the chart.
So we found your ID. Lorenzo, is that your first name? When's your birthday?
Just on the ID, isn't it?
Say it again.
It's on the ID, isn't it?
Well, all we found was some kind of piece of paper. It's him.
Yeah, he's not wearing his glasses.
Do you have a birthday? Well, can you just tell me your birthday, bro, so I can get that with us, please?
This is ridiculous. Just take me somewhere.
All right. We're gonna have you.
Look at that. Nice job, though, Pig.
No worries.
He confessed.
You guys from his toll bill. You guys, got up from his toll bill. You know, you got to pay his tolls. $71.
So you don't want to go up to the hospital with us? I'm good, man. Can you sign right there saying you don't want to go with us, man?
All right, brother. Good luck to you. Thank you. Gentlemen, can we close the store? Gentlemen, can we close the store? Yes. All right.
Lorenzo was arrested and charged with driving under the influence, unassigned use of license plate, reckless driving, obstructing, and fleeing with disregard of safety, which is a felony. Both Lorenzo and his attorney never showed up for any court hearings, entering a no plea for all the charges. A trial in absentia was conducted in September 2025, where a judge returned a verdict of guilty. Lorenzo was ordered to pay $1,000 in court fines and costs. We wrap up today's episode in Orlando, Florida, where what starts as a routine traffic stop takes a hard left into something far more serious. Brevard County deputies are cruising along I-4 when they spot a car absolutely flying, allegedly at 105 miles per hour, prompting an immediate traffic stop. Riding in the passenger seat was 20-year-old Jontrich Smith, a man authorities say is wanted for the shooting death of a 15-year-old girl in Brevard County. Jontrich and the driver were headed to a concert, but instead of live music and a good time, his night ends with handcuffs and a ride straight to jail.
So full
The key. It should be in there.
Come over here. Can you send for confirmation? You got one.
What for what?
We'll discuss that.
Investigators say the teenage victim was sitting in a car outside a restaurant waiting on a food order when an SUV pulled up. Multiple shooters got out, opening fire on the parked car in what authorities describe as a targeted attack. Jontrich was arrested and charged with premeditated murder and 2 counts of aggravated battery with a firearm. At the time of this recording, prosecutors have since announced they will pursue the death penalty in connection with the shooting. Jontrich's next court appearance is scheduled for February 2026. Thanks for watching. Law and Crime After.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. That was, yeah, okay. Fuck around and find out. That's a Josie and Murph Turf. That is perfect timing. That is actually. Where's it gone? Let me find it. Josie and Murph Turf. They aren't as lovely. Fuck around and find out. I'm joking. They're lovely. So I was waiting to see if Sarah Patrick thing was going to happen or not, but obviously now we know that it's not going to happen. But I have found something else that I think we will be covering. It's currently a jury is being selected right now today. I'm just hoping that's going to be live for us to see. To view it. And then I got Lady Di's video to play as well. So, well, I did tell you about it in email, Lady Di, but you're ignoring me. That's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. So, the one that we're going to cover next, if it's been streamed, is, do you remember I'm going to butcher this. Uvalde school shooting. Is Uvalde. So one of the officers is facing 29 felony counts of child abandonment and endangerment for alleged inaction during the massacre. Uvalde. So that's what I want to play. They're on the jury selection phase at the minute. So I need to look at stuff like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up some stuff about it. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll play you what. That's what I'm going to look now, Lady. I'm going to look at all that stuff. I only just found it. So I will look it all up now. But I've heard of it, Bex, but I don't remember it, if that makes sense. And you know how I am. Anything involving children, I want to cover it. So what I will do, Lady Di sent me another case about a Florida woman who killed 2 ex-husbands in one day. So what I can do is send that to everybody, play that now. And then go and start looking up some stuff for the Uvalde thing. And we can play that after this then. Or do I just fucking, do you know what I want to do? Let's keep that, Lady Di. Let's keep that for a rainy day then. That's a good one though, boy, you found me. Let's just do this. Let's find some stuff here about, we'll do a live look for some stuff here. And then we'll do it together, because together forever. Right, there's a... Hang on. Okay. So what I got here is Core TV. This is inside the school, so
May 24th, 2022. Police respond to a school shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. Video released of the response garnered outrage when police took 77 minutes to kill the gunman.
Mr. Ramos, can you hear me? Please put your gun down, sir. Please don't hurt anyone else.
The shooter entered Robb Elementary at 11:33 a.m. 3 minutes later, 11 law enforcement officers arrived inside. Officers at several points delayed gaining access to the room by clearing other classrooms and negotiating with the shooter. After 50 minutes, a team begins to move towards the classroom. A little over 20 minutes later, rapid gunfire, and the gunman is killed.
Watch out,
I just don't know what was going through those policemen's minds that tragic day, but everything said, they just there was just no action.
19 students and 2 teachers were killed by the gunman, and 17 survivors were hurt.
Somebody's error was made there, and they got to pay for that error because we're paying it for the rest of our lives, not seeing our kids grow up.
Nearly 400 officers waited before confronting the 18-year-old gunman, and only 2 officers have been charged. One of the 2 senior officers in charge is now going to trial for the failures of that tragic day. Former school officer Adrian Gonzalez faces 29 counts of abandoning and endangering a child. If convicted of all charges, he could face up to 58 years in prison. Gonzalez pleaded not guilty to the charges, and a judge granted his request for a change of venue for the trial. Defense attorney Nico LaHood said, quote, "It would be impossible to gather a jury that would not view the evidence through their own pain and grief."
I think in this case, it was just negligence. Who waits 77 minutes outside? Who does that? Because I guarantee if it was their children, they would have ran in. And that's just all there is to it. They failed us. They failed our kids. They failed our city. They failed our community.
Soon after we received the news that our daughter was among the 19 students and 2 teachers that died as a result of gun violence. We don't want you to think of Lexi as just a number. She was intelligent, compassionate, and athletic. We stand for Lexi, and as her voice, we demand action.
In response to the shooting, the Texas Senate passed the Uvalde Strong School Safety Act, improving the way police deal with active shooters.
So, okay. Right. Right. Hang on, I need to play this one.
We're in Corpus Christi, and what's happening inside a courtroom here is historic. For the first time in Texas, a police officer is going to trial for his actions or inactions during a mass school shooting. Jury selection begins in the trial of former Uvalde school police officer Adrian Gonzalez. He's facing criminal charges tied to the Robb Elementary shooting that killed 19 children and 2 teachers. More than 500 potential jurors have been summoned. That group will be narrowed before the court moves into voir dire, where jurors are questioned individually. This is expected to be an emotionally charged trial. Gonzalez faces 29 felony counts of abandoning or endangering a child. Prosecutors say he was among the first officers to enter Robb Elementary while gunfire was still being reported, but did not continue moving towards the shooter. Instead, they allege Gonzalez retreated and never re-entered, even as shots were still being heard and children remained inside. Prosecutors argue the response shifted to treating the situation as a barricaded subject, not an active shooter, a move they say violated nationwide training adopted after Columbine, which requires officers immediately stop the threat. A critical incident review later found the gunman was wrongly described as barricaded dozens of times during the response. Prosecutors say those decisions cost lives. Defense attorneys are expected to argue that failure, even catastrophic failure, is not the same as a crime. Jurors will decide whether what happened inside Robb Elementary was a tragic breakdown or criminal conduct.
Right, hang on then. Okay, hang on, I've got something else here. What it seems by what they're saying there that they're going to do a jury selection today. And then a voir dire as well. So it doesn't sound like let me first. Here we go.
years after the devastating Uvalde school shooting, a former police officer is set to face trial. Jury selection begins Monday for the trial against Adrian Gonzalez. Now, Gonzalez was charged with 29 felony counts, one for each of the 19 fourth graders who died in the shooting and 10 students who survived in classroom 112. Gonzalez was one of the first officers on the scene, but prosecutors say he failed to stop the shooter even though he knew where that shooter was. 19 students and 2 teachers died that day, and it took 77 minutes for officers to stop the shooter. And in this rare prosecution of an officer, Gonzalez is facing child endangerment and abandonment charges. Gonzalez has pleaded not guilty to these charges.
Okay, so I don't think I'm trying to gauge when this is likely to start. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, warning, this trial includes graphic and sensitive content. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Shots fired! Get inside! Go, go, go! An active shooter inside a Texas school.
I left my daughter at that school, and that decision will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Children trapped in a classroom pleading for help.
Please hurry. There's a lot of dead bodies. Please, some help.
But while hundreds of officers responded, it took 77 minutes before any help arrived.
I know there's probably victims in there, and with the shots I heard, I know there's probably somebody getting deceased. We're going to get scrutinized. I'm expecting that. We're going to get scrutinized. Why we didn't go in there.
2 officers, among the first on the scene, now charged.
You're supposed to protect and serve. There is no excuse for their actions, and I will never forgive them.
And 3.5 years later,
Gonzalez is not guilty, and we'll be litigating that before a jury at the right time.
One of those cases finally goes to trial. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chris Lawrence. 19 children and 2 teachers were killed at Robb Elementary School, and now someone connected to that case is going to trial for the first time. Not in Uvalde, but Corpus Christi, 200 miles away from the scene of that mass shooting. And it's not the suspected shooter who was killed that day. This trial has to do with the failed response. It took authorities well over an hour to confront the gunman and put him down. And now 2 officers are facing criminal charges. Former Uvalde school officer Adrian Gonzalez is facing 29 counts of abandoning and endangering a child. 1 count for the 19 children who died that day and the 10 who survived. Former Uvalde School Police Chief Pete Arredondo was the commander on site. He's facing 10 counts of child endangerment and abandonment. But Arredondo's trial date is still pending. 21 lives were lost that day, including 4th graders who started the school day celebrating their accomplishments just days before summer break. 2 of their beloved teachers were also killed. There's so many aspects to this case. We'll learn more about those victims over the next half hour, and we'll take a closer look at the case against Adrian Gonzalez, the surprising detail we learned from his training records, and what happened over those excruciating 77 minutes as officers waited in the hall, and an in-depth timeline of the chaos that unfolded. It's important to know how we got to this point. What you'll see isn't suitable for younger viewers and can be difficult for anyone to watch. It's hard to believe, but some of the victims would be teenagers today. And as Jobin Puneker reports, the precious time lost has been consumed with a fight for answers and change.
It is one of the deadliest school shootings in our country's history.
I'd hoped I would not have to do this again. Another massacre. Uvalde, Texas.
And then he came in and he crouched a little bit and he said it's time to die.
May 24th, 2022. A horribly tragic day made worse by what we've learned weeks, months, and years later.
Uvalde County 911.
Salvador Ramos texted a friend that day his deadly plans. Then, in the span of 2 hours, coldly carried them out.
I'm going to shoot my grandmother. The second post was, I shot my grandmother. The third post, maybe less than 15 minutes before arriving at the school, was, I'm going to shoot an elementary school.
DPS first reported a teacher had left the back door open. We learned later that was wrong.
The exterior door was propped open by a teacher.
DPS said that's how Ramos got into Robb Elementary. That's how he got into room 111. Remember the faces of the victims, 19 students and 2 teachers. But remember this too.
Hang on, let me pause that. Let me take a screenshot of that. I might put that as my thumbnail. Bear with me once I do this. You know what? Now I'm watching this. I do remember some of this. I do sort of remember some of it. So, oh, you can't. You won't let me. Hang on. You won't let me do it. Let me. Maybe it did let me do it this time. Bear with me, people, once I do this. Sorry, I know it's annoying, but I need to do a thumbnail. And then I think I got it. Oh, this is going to be a heartbreaking one. But I understand some people don't like these kind of trials, people, but you know my rule. I always try and cover these kind of trials. As heartbreaking as they are, they're important. So we will continue to do it. Fuck off. I don't want that again. I don't want, no. I want to do it this way this time. New. Let me screenshot that. Save that. Uvalde victims. And I'll put that as my thumbnail. Downloads. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be super hard. You're right. It's going to be super hard. But, you know, I like to cover these. And I also, just to say one thing, I also appreciate that this isn't for everybody. So I appreciate it. I know it. That's why I try and give advance warning of what we're covering. A lot of people can't handle it. And I always say the same story. I used to be one of those people that couldn't handle it. I wouldn't stream them because it broke my heart to watch the pain and stuff, until obviously I was told one day, look, use your platform for good. And that is to, you know, remember these people, remember the victims, remember these children, and obviously the 2 adults in this case. So that's why I always cover as much as possible children's cases, because they've endured all the pain, the death. Least we can do is showcase that yes, we might be sad, but we did have to endure that. So if we can, I want to make sure that we, you know, don't forget about them. So that's why I do, as hard as it is, and you know, it is hard, it's heartbreaking, but that's why I do it. But I also appreciate some people don't want to do it, and I appreciate that. But yeah, we will be doing it here. I just need to find out what's going on, because I'll get back to the thing in a second, but 500 jurors being called in. They're going to whittle it down. They're going to vote dire. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out where in the week they might actually showcase it. Because what I might do tomorrow is actually do another stream just based on this with more information, to prep for it and then be ready for the trial. Essentially, that's that 100. On this case, you're 100% right, Jersey Jen. Imagine how the children and also the adults and the parents imagine the guilt the parents feel right now. We saw one mother saying the guilt she faces every day knowing she dropped a child off at school at one place. Children should always be safer. Children should always be safe at school. And as parents, that's why you take them there. And then this happens. I homeschool for this reason, but I'm aware that I'm lucky enough to do so. This is awful. Those poor parents. I agree. Poor kids have to testify. I don't know. I think some would have to. Yes, I think some would have to. Potentially. I know. Right. Let's get back to it.
Victims, 19 students and 2 teachers. But remember this too, the number 77. Authorities tell us 77 minutes passed between the moment Ramos entered the school and when tactical teams finally breached the doors to kill him.
They take rounds. They move back. Get cover.
The question, what took so long? And is still being asked 3 years later.
We all ran right there by the gate, didn't let no one in.
Starting with the police response on May 24th, 2022.
Really couldn't.
One that reports reveal resembled a barricaded subject rather than an active shooter.
Really couldn't tell who was or who wasn't.
By June of that year, we had the first images of the response and the man who carries the brunt of the scrutiny. Former Chief Pete Arredondo.
We haven't contained. There's probably going to be some deceased in there, but we don't need any more from out here.
Months later, in July, a Texas House report describes, quote, systemic failures and egregiously poor decision-making. Between 2022 and 2024, the release of public information was slow. News stations and newspapers had to file multiple legal challenges against the school district, the city, the county, and DPS. 2023 introduced a number of school public safety bills. One bill allotted $1.1 billion for safety upgrades. Another compelled districts to create active shooter plans and mental health training. That same bill, House Bill 3, mandated an armed security guard at every school and weekly exterior door checks. Many districts say the state funding was not enough to carry these out.
We do everything to protect these guns. Let's just try something to protect our children.
But some bills after Uvalde did not pass. Most notably, one that raised the age to buy a semi-automatic gun from 18 to 21.
Did you think we would go home? Enough is enough. Please do something.
A number of victim families left Austin angry and disappointed.
We can't even imagine the pain that they felt.
In July of 2023, Uvalde's mayor, Don McLaughlin Jr., resigned to run for the 80th House District on a platform to fix active threat response.
I know.
2 years after the mass shooting, in June of 2024, 2 officers are charged and indicted. 2 of the 400 officers who responded, former Chief Arredondo and former school district officer Adrian Gonzalez, for child endangerment and abandonment.
We have another Sandy Hook on our hands. What are we doing?
The former mayor McLaughlin would win the seat in November of 2024. In April of 2025, the Uvalde Strong bill passes in the Texas legislature, which requires better coordination and leadership during an active shooter situation. 6 months later, in October of 2025, the newly built Legacy Elementary welcomed students. Which brings us to January of 2026. Adrian Gonzalez will have his day in court in Corpus Christi. He's pleaded not guilty. Arredondo's trial hasn't been set yet.
Can you hear me, sir?
Pending federal legal challenges.
Can you hear me, sir?
Time has brought some clarity, corrected some initial reports from that day. People even vindicated.
You see me kick the rug,
and pull the door.
But for this teacher accused of propping the door open, the damage is done.
You chose to blame me.
So much has happened, so much emotion.
Trust in his strength.
In 3 years, and yet the victims' families feel there's so little accountability.
When you can't walk, when you can't get up,
beyond the actions of one deranged shooter,
he'll lift you up.
How deep is your love, Father?
On one deadly day.
Restore us, Father, in Jesus' mighty name.
A day that will be remembered and recorded forever. I'm Jobin Punegar.
I just want to reiterate a couple of things that Jobin mentioned. Former officer Adrian Gonzalez has pleaded not guilty to the charges against him. He was arraigned in the summer of 2024, more than a year after the shooting. Senior investigative reporter Tanya Iser takes a look at the case against him.
Adrian Gonzalez faces 29 counts of abandoning or endangering a child, 19 for the children who were killed and 10 for those who were wounded. He is the first police officer in the state of Texas to be tried under the statute for allegedly failing to take action. And the outcome of this case could have ramifications for law enforcement far beyond that courtroom. The body cam begins with officers running and a warning.
Guys, be careful! He might be in that building!
Several minutes later, a gunman armed with a long rifle had stepped into Uvalde's Robb Elementary.
Shots fired inside the building, Uvalde!
Uvalde School's police officer Adrian Gonzalez and other officers enter through the south side of the school. 77 minutes would pass from the time officers arrived on scene until tactical units finally moved in and killed the gunman. What Gonzalez did, or failed to do during those 77 minutes, is now at the heart of a 29-count indictment. Prosecutors allege that after hearing gunshots and being advised of the general location of the shooter, he failed to engage, distract, or delay the shooter, and that he failed to attempt to follow his active shooter training by advancing toward the gunman.
Watching the video and knowing everything that I know about the incident, clearly Uvalde failed at the most basic level of an active shooter response, which is to go and eliminate the threat immediately.
Jurors will now have to decide whether those failures weren't just missteps, but criminal acts.
This is one that could go either way.
Mike Howard is a Dallas criminal defense attorney and former public defender.
If I'm the prosecutor, I'm going to say, well, his inaction placed them, in danger.
But do you criminalize that?
That's right. I'm the defense. Where I'm going to argue is falling short of the mark is not a crime. Even being a coward is not a crime. The defense is really going to put yourself in Officer Gonzalez's shoes. When he arrives, what does he know? What does he not know?
In interviews after the shooting, Gonzalez told investigators that after entering the building and hearing gunshots, he attempted to call for a tactical team, but his radio had no reception inside the building.
So I stepped out and never went back into that hallway.
Here's Gonzalez positioned at the corner of the building, talking to the Uvalde police sergeant wearing the body camera, telling him what he saw when he first got there.
I saw a teacher on the ground and I thought she had tackled somebody. So when I came up, she was by her side. I saw her running in a cloud of dust. I thought she tackled somebody.
Here he is just minutes before police stormed the classroom and killed the gunman.
You want to start getting kids out? I can start jumping. Cover them. Go, run over there.
This was clearly not a barricaded person.
James Hawthorne served as the chief of a North Texas school district for 9 years until recently retiring.
You have the duty to respond, to act, and try to eliminate the threat because, again, lives are at risk.
The trial is likely to expose far more about what he did and didn't do that day, and whether those choices rise to the level of a crime.
As a prosecutor, I think you just really want to keep the focus on the children, the focus on the victims, and how, there was one man who could have prevented it.
I'm Tanya Iser.
Oh my God, he has to die!
77 minutes of terror. 77 minutes of failure. From body cam video to first-hand accounts.
They're scared, man. I know.
What kept officers from taking action? And who is Adrian Gonzalez? We dig into his law enforcement past, what his training records reveal.
From Dallas to Houston.
I mean, jeepers. Now I do remember this a lot more. This is very interesting. I remember this happening now. I remember him crashing in to the bank and stuff. Right, let's skip this bit.
3 years later, as the trial begins, a community seeks answers.
The families of 19 children and 2 teachers killed in Uvalde are bracing for new evidence.
We're there, listening to the families, following every moment, committed to the truth they deserve.
I hope that we can get to some real justice and real accountability for those families that lost their children.
Stream continuous coverage.
We think it's important to be upfront and say, while this next story covers a crucial aspect of the case, it can be difficult to watch. Senior crime and justice reporter Rebecca Lopez gives us an in-depth look at 77 minutes of chaos, the time it took hundreds of armed officers, deputies, and troopers to finally breach a classroom door.
Time can be cruel. The families in Uvalde know this better than anyone. Most have now watched the videos showing what happened inside Robb Elementary during the 77 minutes that forever changed their lives.
Blues in there with our Di. Happy New Year to you, Di. Hope you're well. Hope the missus is well. Just dropping in, the police in Uvalde were horrible cowards. I think it's becoming likely that is very true, Di. But I want to get more facts. But yeah, I do remember this a bit more now. Wow. Anyway, I hope you're well, brother, and I'll see you soon, hopefully, bud.
At 11:28 a.m. on May 24th, 2022, surveillance footage captured a man crashing a truck into a ravine near the school.
Oh my God, they're running. I don't know why. Oh my God, he has a gun.
Moments later, he ran towards the campus, firing his weapon. A teacher who was standing outside immediately realized.
So Josie, just because Josie's here, just tell Nate that Gannon has been fired with the Cardinals as well just now. So
Something was wrong. She ran inside, shut the door that had been propped open with a rock, and called 911. The door she pulled shut should have locked automatically, but it didn't. At 11:30, teachers across the campus began locking down their classrooms as the gunman continued firing.
Apparently he's out there with the rifle, so they're clear up.
At 11:33, the shooter slipped through that unlocked door, walked down the hallway, and entered classrooms 111 and 112, opening fire. As responding officers arrived, their body cameras captured the chaos.
Oh, shots fired! Get inside! Go, go, go!
Surveillance and body camera video showed officers reaching the hallway within 2 minutes. Investigators say during that time, the shooter fired more than 100 rounds with his AR-15 rifle.
Shots fired inside the building, Uvalde!
At 11:36, 2 groups of officers entered the school from different directions. According to investigators, Uvalde School District Officer Adrian Gonzalez was among the first to go inside, followed by District Police Chief Pete Arredondo. At 11:37, the gunman fired at officers as they approached the classrooms. 2 officers were grazed by the bullets and retreated. None shot back, according to an after-action report conducted by the Justice Department. Instead of engaging an active shooter, as they are trained to do, investigators say officers treated the situation like a barricaded suspect.
He's inside this building. We have him contained.
Chief Arredondo didn't go in either. Investigators say he called for backup and waited. At least one officer was heard pushing to act.
We need to get these kids out of here.
More officers from DPS, Border Patrol, and other agencies arrived.
They're scared, man. I know.
Yet still, no one confronted the shooter. Instead, they focused on finding keys to the classrooms. At 11:44, the gunman fired again. Officers still did not move in. At 12:03, a child called 911 from inside the classroom, pleading for help.
Please hurry. There's a lot of dead bodies.
According to the after-action report, officers knew children were still alive.
Somebody, students, a student was on the phone 911. Well, they're locked in there. Multiple.
Video shows officers standing just outside the classroom with ballistic shields capable of stopping rifle rounds. The shooter continued firing, but it wasn't until 12:50, after 77 agonizing minutes, that a Border Patrol tactical team made entry and killed the gunman. Inside, chaos erupted. So many officers crowded the hallways that paramedics struggled to reach the wounded. Outside, paramedics set up a triage area, trying to save whomever they could. Deputy Felix Rubio paced in desperation, searching for his daughter, Lexi.
I see something. No, but let me get the answer for you. Let me work on that, okay? Please go for it. Please. I promise you I'll have you an answer. Promise. Never let you down. I'll let you down.
Lexi was among the 19 children killed that day. Now, both Chief Pete Arredondo and School Resource Officer Adrian Gonzalez face multiple felony charges of abandoning or endangering a child for their delayed response. Both men have defended their decisions, but prosecutors and critics say if they had followed their training, perhaps more lives could have been saved. I'm Rebecca Lopez.
They went to school and never came home.
I love you so much.
19 little boys and girls, 2 beloved teachers. We remember the victims and their legacies that live on. And the man on trial, what we've learned about Adrian Gonzalez.
From Dallas to Houston, San Antonio to Austin, it's the news that moves all of Texas. Texas News Now. One power-packed hour with enough Texas news to fill a 10-gallon hat.
Months before the shooting at Robb Elementary School.
Many will be remembered for what they did. But since this tragic day, former Uvalde CISD officer Adrian Gonzalez has been remembered and will stand trial for what he didn't do. He had been with the school district's police department for less than a year when it happened. He was hired in July 2021. Records from the Texas Commission of Law Enforcement show that before that, he had served with the city of Uvalde's police department for more than 10 years after getting his peace officer license in 2010. Those records also show that on December 17, 2021, just more than 5 months before the shooting at Robb Elementary, Gonzalez had completed a required 8-hour active shooter training course designed for school-based law enforcement. That course was taught by the Law Enforcement Academy at Southwest Texas College in Uvalde, where Gonzalez was also working on college credits. The college did not respond to my request for information on the course that was taught, but this flyer posted to the Southwest Texas Law Enforcement Academy Facebook page advertises an 8-hour active shooter training with the same identification number of the course Gonzalez completed, stating that among the topics covered were priorities of action for school-based law enforcement and both the solo and unified response to active shooter events. According to the flyer, this course was taught 2 months before the shooting at Robb Elementary.
Respectfully just recommend people to pause and see if that anger should be directed at Mr. Gonzalez. That's it.
Gonzalez's attorney, Nico LaHood, did not respond to a request for comment about his client for this story, but said this about the case in 2024.
Mr. Gonzalez is not guilty, and we'll be litigating that before a jury at the right time.
As that time approaches and the debate about what did or didn't, should or should have happened looms in a courtroom, there is also the question of how Adrian Gonzalez, who was also a husband, father, and grandfather, will be known and remembered. I'm Morgan Young.
As for Pete Arredondo, the case against the former school police chief remains on hold. Like Gonzalez, Arredondo is asking a judge to move his trial out of Uvalde. DPS claims Arredondo took command of the scene and made the decision not to breach the classroom. But Arredondo told CNN he's being scapegoated.
Look at the body cam footage. There was no hesitation in myself and the first handful of officers that went in there and went straight towards the hot zone, as you may call it.
And we should note there's also a separate federal lawsuit pending.
So that the guy who told him not to go in isn't the guy on trial. He's the one we just saw there. So he won't be the one. The one we're seeing now is he was a school resource officer, not the man in charge. The man in charge will be the next trial after this. I've no idea. It's Texas. isn't it? Texas. So I presume this is a death. I don't know. I have no idea. I need to research it. So I'm setting up a stream for tomorrow to look at this. So if anyone's got any documents for this or videos, send them to me, because that's what I'm doing now, is just doing a stream ready for tomorrow to cover this. Oh, 58 years. There you go. Okay.
Designed to compel border agents on scene to
Hello,
testify.
Tim, by the way.
Marking a milestone after a mass shooting, a young survivor finally focusing on joy. We remember her classmates, children with legacies who will never be forgotten.
If you haven't said Happy Mother's Day to your mom, what are you doing? Go say it right now.
From Dallas to Houston, San Antonio to Austin, it's a community seeks answers.
The families of 19 children and 2 teachers killed in Uvalde are bracing for new evidence.
We're there, listening to the families, following every moment, committed to the truth they deserve.
I hope that we can get to some real justice and real accountability for those families that lost their children.
Stream continuous coverage.
It's hard to believe we've gone 3.5 years since the shooting, but some of the survivors who were 11 years old at the time are now celebrating milestones at 15. Mia Cerrillo was in room 112 that day and still has shrapnel lodged in her back and shoulders. She recently shared this photo celebrating her quinceañera, and we're told Mia wore her dream dress and danced the night away. From survivors like Mia to the moms and dads who lost their children and the Uvalde community as a whole, this trial could trigger a lot of unwanted memories, but it's one more step towards possible accountability. We invite you to watch Gavel to Gavel coverage. You can trust us to bring you live, accurate reports from the courthouse, along with expert legal analysis. But as we leave you for now, we take a moment to honor those 21 lives.
It's hard to believe it's been more than 3 years.
I'll play that tomorrow. So I'm going to do a. I wasn't listening. My problem is I've got to do. I can't do 2 things at once. Trish said you could do 2 things at once, but I can't. So what I'll do now is I'm going to end the stream in a second, and I'm going to go and research. And I have already set up the stream for tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Arizona time, 2:30 UK time. They are currently looking to put a jury in place. There's 500 jurors they've selected. So I'm not just going to take a few days to get everything in place. So I think we've got a few days to look into this case a bit more. So next day or two, we'll keep an eye on the trial, and once it starts, we'll be straight on it. So this will be the trial we cover. As I say, if you do have any Lady Di, if you do have any documents or links or anything, Lady Di, then anyone can send them to me, Lady Di. Then send them through, and I will take a look, and we'll play them tomorrow, Lady Di. So that's what we'll do. We'll go through that. I think this is an important trial. But yeah, there's going to be 2. So this guy's a school resource officer, and the other guy was the chief. So I do wonder if they're going to blame each other. So I really don't know what the defense is going to be. Beck said that. What's the defense going to be? I don't know. Yeah. Anyone can send me stuff, but Lady Di. Lady Di loves to send me shit. So stop sending me shit and send me some documents instead. No, but anyway, that's what we'll cover for the next few days until the trial happens. Again, I understand not everybody wants to watch it. That's fine. I don't mind. So the Sarah Patrick trial, I think there's something else going on. Well, look at this bullshit. I'm trying to work. Bullshit. It took the Border Patrol Special Agent. Hey, Tim. Happy New Year to you, by the way. To get there and take action. I don't think I could stand down. I'd rather lose my job knowing I did the right thing. There you go. I think many people might feel the same way. I can't believe it's been 3 years either. To be quite honest with you, it's been so long ago, I thought it was already been in court. Jimmy, that's how far back it was. But yeah, I do feel like we got the appetite to cover something. As I say, we were going to cover Sarah Grace Patrick, but now we will do this instead. I had the AOK of Josie as well, so we will be covering it. She's given me permission. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, the other stream has been set up, so you have no fear of that. It's already there, ready for tomorrow. So if you don't have a notification, which some of you don't seem to have notifications anymore, then that's fine. But you know it's going to be on at 9:30 Eastern time, and then I'm not sure how long this trial will last for. If it does finish in time, then the next planned one will be the Virginia trial as well, the home of Mama Ames and Lady Di. But we'll see how this one works, because we also got Aaron Spencer coming up. I started this, right, coming back to streaming, saying I'm going to do only a handful of streams on trials, and I'm already back doing a trial. So, but I think this one's an interesting one. I do generally think this one's an interesting one. So I'm looking forward to this one, not in the sense of it's going to be a happy trial, more that really sad trial, but hopefully we get a little bit of justice for these children and the two teachers. Bad dads are looking for nudes. Good. Right. Well, there you go. I'm not going to press on. This is slightly longer than I expected anyway. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate that you, either if you just pop in, I really do appreciate it. And it's good to see so many new names. I do think that the whole name changes are a piece of shit. I don't like the name changes. Some people, I don't know who you are anymore. But we'll get there. We're rebuilding. But you're right, okay. I'm going to leave it there because I need to go get some food anyway, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm excited to be back. And yeah, excited to see you all. So with that, I'll end it there. And yeah, as I say, anyone that wants to send me anything, Lady Di, just do so at your own convenience. And there you go. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Take care. And the stream will just end now. So see you later. Tomorrow will probably be a bit longer. So, but anyway, take care. Ta-ra.